Hey, what's up everybody? Danny Greco here. I've got the Seattle condo statistics available for August 2021. And again, as I say every month, if you've been following along, you've noticed a consistent trend, and that is that things have been pretty flat for the condo market, which is a positive sign considering what the condo market experienced in 2020. So namely, that has been a lot due to a lot less inventory. So for example, we started the year in January with about 3.5 months of inventory on the market. Now that was a big drop off from where we had been the previous 2 or 3 months, where it was quite a bit over that. But now looking at where August ended up, we're at about 1.5 month of inventory. So inventory has dropped a considerable amount even from where we started the year. Taking a look year over year, it's down over 43%. So that's really helped to stabilize the condo market, specifically that downtown core that was just really hit hard with COVID and everything that took place in 2021 in our core urban areas that drew people away. So year over year, the appreciation was slight, about 4% or so. The median sale price for a condo last month sold at $480,000. Month over month, that's actually down a little bit. So again, if you've been following these videos, we've really been kind of ranging anywhere from $475,000 to $500,000 for a median condo in Seattle all year long. It's up one month, it's down the next, it's up the next. So just kind of a seesaw back and forth there. The other positive with the market is the absorption rate. So again, this is how I measure buyer activity, looking at the total number of pending condos in a particular month, dividing them by that same number plus the total number of actives. Now, when we were at our absolute lowest in the market, about November, maybe October-ish last year, this was the lowest level I had ever seen recorded. We are now well beyond that, at over 2 times beyond the absorption rate what we were at that point, which tells me, and really at levels too for context, that indicate a strong, healthy, and more seller-friendly market. So that number actually increased a little bit month over month and is at one of the strongest levels we've seen of the year, probably right in the middle somewhere out of the 8 months, maybe spot 3 or 4 somewhere in there. So that's very encouraging from the perspective of sellers. Now, I know personally and anecdotally that market is really price sensitive. The condo market is really price sensitive. So the more inexpensive condos, the 300-400, maybe anything under that $500,000 range, experiencing a much different shelf life on the market than those more luxurious condos, which may take a few more months to sell and that sort of thing, which is not what we're seeing in the single family home market, where you've got homes well up in the 2 millions, maybe even 3 millions, that are still getting bidding wars in some areas. So it's not that's a much more homogenous market than what we're seeing, where condos are a little more sliced and diced between property types and areas and that sort of thing, or I should say price points and areas. So again, I'm expecting more of the same for next month, given that inventory's been pretty flat. So I'd expect us to be somewhere in the same range in terms of a median price point. But again, this is just all very, very encouraging. Stability is very, if there's anything people wanted last year, it was stability instead of just the downward spiral that the market seemed to fall into month after month. So especially considering where we've come from year over year. I mean, 43% less homes on the market, 40% more homes selling. So people doing obviously a lot more with less on the market. Condo owners have to be very thankful for that. So I imagine we'll see the same thing next month too.